Welcome to One on One. Hey, listen, you don't have to love hockey. You just have to appreciate a good sports team. And right now, we're going to talk to the president of the New Jersey Devils, Jake Reynolds. By the way, let folks know as we're taping here in Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, NJTV Studios. Where are you guys based?
So we're based right here in the heart of Newark.
Right around the corner at the
Right
Rock.
around the corner.
Now, what'd you say the slogan was?
Rock the Rock. It's going to be an
Rock the
exciting year for the Devils.
Now, let's make it clear. We're taping on the 3rd of October. They open on the 4th. We are not a sports program that looks at X's and O's and analyzes the team in detail. But go ahead, make a prediction.
I think the team is going to surprise some people this year. We have incredible expectations. I think if you go into that locker room, you ask anybody in our organization, we have high hopes not just for this year, but over the course of the next 5 years to build a team that is going to sustainably compete.
You know, I'm curious about this. We were just talking before. There are 11 professional sports teams in the New York, New Jersey market. There's another hockey team that plays across the river at the Garden. I cannot think of their name right now. And one that I think is still in Long Island as of today. How competitive?
We'll leave those be.
Yeah, how competitive?
You know, it's interesting. One of the things that we take a tremendous amount of pride in is being New Jersey's team. We're the only team of those 11 that have New Jersey across our chest. So it is something that we are incredibly passionate about, tapping into the state of New Jersey and representing New Jersey, and especially, as you mentioned, here in Newark.
Yeah, talk about the Jersey sports fan, because for those of us who are New York Giants fans, we're very aware of the fact that they're called the New York Giants. Over in East Rutherford, isn't that funny? Talk about the New Jersey sports fan.
They are so passionate and so loyal, and they care so much. And we've seen some incredible examples of that, obviously starting with this summer. With the NHL draft, the fact that we ended up getting the #1 pick, the response that we have seen from the fan base has been absolutely incredible.
Talk about that draft. Who'd you get out of it, and why does it matter?
So it started at the draft lottery. We were local here. We had about 50 employees.
Whoa, what am I looking at right there? What is that?
That right there.
That's not the draft.
That is the draft party.
No, it's not.
That is the draft party in Championship Plaza. So we had over 9,000 RSVPs.
I thought it was a Bruno Mars concert. Sorry. Seriously, all those people?
9,000 shows the New Jersey fan how passionate, how excited, and how much hope and anticipation there is for this team and the run that we have ahead of us.
So it's Jack Hughes.
We got a generational talent.
My producer, keeps saying, say Jack Hughes. Who's Jack Hughes, and why does it matter?
He's just a generational talent that is incredible.
What does that mean? Explain to folks what that means.
So there are special players that come along every once in a while that have the chance to change the direction of an organization. And Jack Hughes is one of those talents.
That young kid?
U.S. born, 18 years old. The amazing thing is, whether you meet him off the ice and you're interviewing, like the amount of composure, the amount of just confidence that he exudes as an 18-year-old is incredible. And then you see him step on the ice and it clicks. And he's calm. He's so skilled.
How old?
18 years old.
Is that impressive?
It is beyond impressive.
How about this other guy with a great personality, PK Subban?
Pretty good personality, incredible hockey player. As good of a hockey player as he is, former Norris Trophy winner in terms of the best defenseman in the NHL, he's just as good of an individual off the ice.
Talk about his charitable activities. He cares deeply about, quote, we do a series called Making a Difference. He makes a difference.
He absolutely makes a difference. And it's something at the Devils that we're incredibly invested in terms of being able to go out, serve, and drive meaningful change in the community. For our employees, every employee that comes to the Devils commits to serving 76 hours every year in community service. And so we put platforms and programs in place for our employees to go out and serve. And so when you have an individual like PK be able to come in and a player that is that invested and cares that much about the community, it ties it together so nicely. Some of the things that he did during his time in Montreal, in Nashville, within the first 10 minutes of my first interaction with him, he immediately brought up, he has a program called the Blue Line Buddies. And he said,
what is it called?
Blue Line Buddies. So he said, how do we get Blue Line Buddies? Right.
That's
here.
a hockey reference.
It is a hockey reference. So as a defenseman, he protects the blue line.
Still not sure what offside is, because I'm sorry, I'm not a hockey guy. Go ahead.
But for him to be able to care enough to immediately ask, how do we bring that program to help make a difference in the community, I think speaks volumes to the type of individual he is.
Let's do this. I'm curious about a couple other things about this team. So the season tickets, as opposed to, hey, listen, you love when people just go to a game, but how tough is it to sell season tickets? Where are you today, and where do you want and need to be?
It is a time commitment. I mean, it's 41 home games. I think currency, when you look at currency, time is probably the most valuable piece of currency. And so 41 games is a big commitment. But, we go back to the New Jersey sports fan and how incredible they are, how passionate and loyal they are. It's like they want to be there. They want to support this team. And so for us, one of our critical priorities is how do we create the best fan experience in the entire NHL and create the best home ice advantage in the NHL.
How do you do some of those things? This whole fan-first mentality, describe what it means with a couple examples.
For us, it's watching our season ticket members walk into the Prudential Center and it feeling like it's their living room. They walk in. One of my favorite things to do is see some of our season ticket members walk in. They see the guest services members. They go up and they give them a hug because they've built that relationship. It becomes part of who they are, part of their routine. And then you walk into the Arena Bowl and you see this incredible building. You see a 4-story scoreboard that has 30 million pixels, and you feel like you're at a drive-in movie theater. Oftentimes, one of the biggest complaints I get from fans is, I don't know whether to watch the scoreboard because it's so incredible, or to watch what's going on in the ice in front of me because I've got 2 incredible options there. But it's how do we create the best fan experience in the NHL for our fans to be able to come in and night out and be able to provide that for our team.
Break this down a little bit. By the way, we're talking to Jake Reynolds, president of New Jersey Devils, if you're listening to us on the audio side as well. Help us understand this. The Devils are a part of a larger corporation that also is connected to the Philadelphia 76ers. We actually went down there, Jen, to do a shoot, I believe in Camden, the practice facility of the Sixers, and did a whole thing, World Be Free, right?
Yes,
The great player from back in the day, which some of us remember. Question, describe that corporation.
So it's Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment. It's led by our 2 managing partners, Josh Harris and David Blitzer, who are incredible visionaries, incredible leaders in their own right. They have a tremendous amount of passion for not just sports, but also these communities. So for them to be able to have a platform like this, to be able to drive change in the communities, is something that they love to be able to do. And then we're led by our CEO, Scott O'Neill, as well as our president, Hugh Weber, who was formerly the president of the Prudential Center and the New Jersey Devils. But we own a portfolio of companies in the sports and entertainment space. So our primaries are obviously the Philadelphia 76ers. You have the New Jersey Devils. We have an esports team called Team Dignitas. We have a venture platform called HBSE Ventures, where we go and invest in sports and entertainment technology companies. We have an innovation lab where we bring startup incubator companies in, and we provide them kind of support and office space to be able to grow their businesses.
It's a big corporation. Before I let you go, fascinated by leadership. How complicated it is leading such an important operation, a franchise like the Devils?
I would say it's critically important, and it's an incredible amount of fun. I love it. It's leadership is something I'm incredibly passionate about. I've been fortunate kind of throughout my career. I've had incredible leaders that have invested in me and given me opportunities and supported me. And for me, it's my obligation to kind of take that and mentor and bring up the next generation of great leaders.
P.S. The Devils are not just a sports team. They are, in fact, a major brand. And we're proud of the Devils right around the corner at The Rock. Rock the Rock?
Rock the Rock.
We'll see what happens. We'll keep posted. Listen, thank you, Jake. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve.
This is One-on-One. We're not at The Rock, but we're at NJTV. We'll be right back right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation. Funding has been provided by RWJ Barnabas Health, TD Bank, the Turl Fund, supporting Right from the Start NJ, NJIT, PSC&G, the Northward Center, and by the New Jersey Education Association. Promotional support provided by New Jersey Globe and by Tap Into TV. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.